A rainy day in a quaint Texan college town, where the streets glisten with fresh droplets, setting the scene for our tale of unlikely connections. Meet Mark Davis, a 23-year-old law student whose life is a precarious juggle of final exams, part-time jobs, and a crushing load of debts left by his late father. Each step he takes is heavy with worry, the world closing in around him with the relentless pitter-patter of rain. Just as the weight seems unbearable, his phone buzzes, a beacon in the storm. On the other end of the line, a voice smooth and composed introduces herself as Eleanor Brooks. "Mr. Davis," she says, "I'd like to meet with you. It's regarding your financial situation." Curiosity piqued and desperation looming, Mark agrees to a meeting that could change the course of his life. Enter the cozy warmth of Brooks' Bistro, a stark contrast to the chilly evening. Here, under the soft glow of ambient lights and amidst the aroma of rich coffee, sits Eleanor Brooks. A vision of elegance and assured wealth, she's a 71-year-old woman with a proposal that sounds like something out of a movie. With a voice that mixes business with a hint of an unknown emotion, she offers Mark a deal. Marriage, not based on romance, but as a business arrangement. In exchange for his companionship, she would pay off all his debts, ensuring his financial security. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of this peculiar proposition and discover whether Mark, driven by necessity and edged by intrigue, will step into a world woven with wealth, mystery, and perhaps unexpected companionship. Will he accept this lifeline thrown across the rain-soaked streets of his small-town life? Don't forget to hit like if you're as captivated by this unfolding drama as we are, and subscribe for more stories that twist and turn delightfully through the spectrums of human connections and destinies reshaped. In the dim glow of a single lamp in his modest living room, Mark wrestles with a moral quandary unlike any he has faced before. As rain patters against the windows, creating a somber melody, he sits across from his ailing mother, whose frailty is more pronounced in the shadowy light. The weight of her illness, coupled with the crushing debt left by his father, looms over them like a storm cloud. Her voice, though weak, carries a heavy suggestion. "Maybe it's worth considering, Mark." Her words hang in the air, mixing with the sound of the rain, as Mark grapples with the ethics of Eleanor's proposal. It's not just a marriage, it's a lifeline, one that could pull not just him but his entire family out of financial despair. Yet, can he commit to someone he does not love for the sake of security? Days of contemplation lead him to the stark, austere environment of a small courthouse. Here, under the harsh fluorescent lights that seem to strip away any pretense of romance, Mark stands beside Eleanor. She's poised, her presence commanding even in this unremarkable setting. The judge's words echo in the hollow room, and with each vow, Mark feels as if he's stepping further away from his ideals and deeper into a pact that trades love for financial salvation. The ceremony is swift, a simple exchange of rings and a series of legal vows that bind him to Eleanor, a woman as mysterious in her intentions as she is in her wealth. As they are pronounced husband and wife, the reality of his decision sets in. What has he signed up for? Is this marriage merely a shield against poverty? Or has he unknowingly stepped into a more complicated web of Eleanor's making? As they exit the courthouse, the new weight of his gold wedding band feels foreign on his finger. The sky remains overcast, a mirror to his internal turmoil. The uneasy journey back to Eleanor's mansion is quiet, the air thick with unasked questions and unspoken expectations. Tonight, as Mark sits at a table set for two in the vast dining hall of Eleanor's estate, the clink of fine china and the rustle of silk napkins feel out of place. He's a stranger in his own life, playing a role that he never auditioned for. Across from him, Eleanor's smile is polite, yet it doesn't quite reach her eyes, which hold a sharpness that suggests she is always 2 steps ahead. Join us as we delve deeper into Mark's new reality, exploring the fine line between compromise and sacrifice. What will this union bring him besides financial relief? And at what cost to his soul? Stay tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes where life's complexities are unraveled in the most unexpected ways. As Mark steps through the grand gates of Eleanor's estate, he enters a world vastly different from any he's known. The mansion, a sprawling emblem of wealth with its towering columns and immaculate gardens, strikes him with a sense of awe and an undercurrent of isolation. The beauty is undeniable, but it's the coldness that Mark feels more acutely. Each step through the echoing halls filled with priceless art and antique furniture reminds him of the transactional nature of his marriage. His new room, though opulently furnished, feels more like a gilded cage than a sanctuary. The bed is larger than any he's ever slept in, and the windows offer views of manicured lawns that stretch out like a green sea. Yet, there's an undeniable chill that no amount of lavish decor can warm. The mansion, with its silent corridors and unspoken rules, begins to feel less like a home and more like a beautifully decorated mausoleum, preserving a legacy that Mark is only beginning to understand. At dinner, which is served in a dining hall grand enough to host a royal gathering, Mark experiences the surreal nature of his new life. The table is long, and the distance between him and Eleanor feels more than just physical. As they dine under the soft glow of crystal chandeliers, Eleanor, impeccably dressed and composed, begins to peel back the layers of her past. Her voice, usually so controlled, takes on a different tone as she speaks of her late husband and their shared dreams, which were dashed in ways Mark is soon to discover. "Eleanor," Mark ventures cautiously, "you've mentioned hardships before. What exactly happened with my father?" Her gaze, fixing him with a new intensity, suggests the crossing into forbidden territory. "Mark," she begins, her fingers tracing the rim of her crystal wineglass, "your father and my husband were once more than acquaintances. They were partners until greed overshadowed integrity. I was left a widow, and our empire nearly crumbled." Her words hang heavy between them, a veiled warning mingled with sadness. As Eleanor shares more, revealing the depths of her loss and the betrayal that altered her path, Mark listens intently. The air grows thick with the scent of the opulent meal before them, but the food loses its flavor as he digests her words. It becomes clear that Eleanor's marriage proposal was more than a mere financial rescue. It was a calculated step towards a vendetta she has nursed for years. The evening stretches on, with the clinking of silverware and the soft whisper of servants moving ghost-like in the periphery, adding to the mansion's ambiance of mystery and melancholy. Each revelation from Eleanor adds another layer to the complex tapestry of their union. Mark is left to ponder not only his role as Eleanor's husband, but also as an unwitting participant in a decades-old saga of revenge and sorrow. Tune in as we explore the shadows of a mansion filled with secrets and a marriage built on the ruins of past grievances. Subscribe for more episodes where the splendor of wealth hides deep scars of past betrayals, and every dinner conversation can alter the course of a life forever. If you're gripped by the unraveling mysteries and dark revelations of this tale, hit like, share, and keep watching. As Mark's unease grows within the cold walls of the vast estate, the mansion seems to whisper secrets through its silent corridors. Night falls, and the mansion's grandeur shifts into an eerie specter. Mark's restlessness drives him to explore, each creak of the old wooden floors under his tentative steps fueling his growing suspicion. The staff, usually averse to gossip, occasionally let slip hushed tones and guarded glances that Mark can't ignore. "Why him?" they murmur, unaware of his listening ears. Does he even know what he's gotten into? Compelled by these murmurs and the mansion's foreboding atmosphere, Mark embarks on a nocturnal exploration. His discovery of a series of locked doors along a rarely visited corridor piques his curiosity and dread. With a stolen key, one he managed to pocket from a neglected key rack in the butler's pantry, he unlocks one door after another, his heart pounding as each swings open to reveal mostly empty rooms. Until the final one, the last door reveals a room untouched by time, shrouded in dust and memories. Here, Mark finds a trove of personal artifacts, old photographs, love letters, and, most shockingly, legal documents and a diary belonging to Eleanor. The diary, filled with Eleanor's elegant, looping handwriting, contains entries that lay bare the depth of her sorrow and burning resentment towards his father. As he leafs through the pages, the truth of Eleanor's motivations becomes painfully clear. Her words spell out a deliberate plan for revenge. To marry Mark, the son of the man she blames for her husband's ruin and untimely death. Among the faded photographs and yellowed papers, Mark uncovers evidence of business dealings gone sour, accusations of betrayal, and legal battles that left Eleanor widowed and financially devastated. It's a revelation that shakes him to the core. His marriage, he realizes, is not just a union, but a carefully plotted scheme to settle an old score. These discoveries leave Mark reeling, grappling with his role in a legacy of betrayal he had no hand in creating. The mansion, with its locked doors and hidden rooms, mirrors the secrets of their union, secrets that Eleanor intended to keep from him as part of her calculated revenge. Join us in the next episode as Mark confronts the shadows of the past and faces the reality of his present. What will he do with the truths he has uncovered? Will he seek to mend the wounds of the past, or will the foundation of his marriage crumble under the weight of its revelations? Stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling insights into a story where every corner of the mansion and every page of history holds a key to understanding the complexities of love, betrayal, and redemption. If you're captivated by this tale of intrigue and legacy, hit the like button, share this video, and join us as we delve deeper into the heart of darkness within a marriage built on the ruins of old grievances. In the quiet depths of a grand estate, under the heavy shadow of deception and revenge, Mark Davis confronts Eleanor Brooks. His discovery of her motivations, to settle a score with his deceased father, forces a confrontation that shatters the cold veneer of their marriage. Eleanor confesses that her actions were driven by a deep-seated resentment and a longing to reclaim what was lost, not by love, but by revenge. This revelation prompts Mark to take decisive action. With the help of a trusted friend, he exposes Eleanor's fraudulent schemes, leading to her arrest and marking the end of their twisted union. In the aftermath, Mark chooses to transform the dark legacy of the estate into a beacon of hope. He sells the mansion and uses the proceeds to establish the Harold Brooks Scholarship Fund for Second Chances, named after Eleanor's late husband, who was an unintended victim of the feud. This fund aims to support students who face barriers similar to those Mark overcame, turning a history of betrayal into a future of opportunity. As he addresses a group of scholarship recipients, Mark reflects on the journey that led him here, a path fraught with challenges, yet ultimately rewarding. He shares a message of resilience and redemption, emphasizing that it is possible to break free from the cycles of vengeance and grief. The story concludes with Mark finding a measure of peace, his experiences with Eleanor having taught him about the complexities of forgiveness and the strength found in choosing a different path. In the final act of Mark Davis's story, we find him at an uplifting ceremony for the Harold Brooks Scholarship recipients. Here, under a banner of hope and resilience, Mark stands before a group of young scholars, each a beacon of potential and renewal. As he addresses the crowd, his speech weaves the themes of forgiveness, redemption, and the transformative power of second chances. He shares, "Life's greatest challenges often lead to its most profound rewards. Forgiveness, redemption, and embracing second chances are not just ideals, but tangible pathways to transformation." His words resonate deeply, inspiring those present to reflect on their own paths and the possibilities that lie ahead. As the ceremony concludes, the atmosphere is charged with a sense of community and shared aspirations. The camera pulls back to capture this moment of connection, leaving a lasting impression of unity and hope. As the scene fades to a calm evening sky, The narrator invites the audience to carry the message forward. If you found inspiration in Mark's story of resilience and redemption, please subscribe to our channel for more stories that uplift and empower. Share this video with friends and family to spread the message of second chances and transformation. Engage with us in the comments below. Share your thoughts and personal journeys of embracing new beginnings. Every like, share, and subscription helps us bring these stories to more people. Together, let's inspire change and foster a community of hope. The screen fades to black, leaving viewers with a sense of purpose and a call to action that encourages connection and continued dialogue about life's transformative journeys.